Y'all plotted some shit today. Y'all like, you know what? We gonna hit up Feezy with a banger, man. You feel me? And I like that.
Very calculated.
That's what I'm talking about. So I got my man M.O.T. in the goddamn building.
Hey.
You know what I mean? He's here promoting his brand new single featuring my man King KLV.
Yes, sir. That's
Hey, man. M.O.T.
What's good, bro?
How you feeling, brother?
I'm feeling good.
Come closer to the mic real quick.
Come closer to the mic.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. I'm excited for people to see this video, for you to see the video, for people to hear the song.
Are you more excited about the video or the song?
Both are equal. The song matches the videos, like, you know what I mean? It's not, the video doesn't make the song more. You can listen to the song by itself in your headphones and you can be in your own world type thing.
Now you know why I'm asking that, right?
Of course.
Because a lot of times, like, people are like,
a lot of people hide behind the video or whatever.
I should say more like, the song is not that good.
Yeah.
But then when you watch the video,
Yeah.
the video is like banging, so maybe you like the video because of the song, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Sometimes the song is crazy and then the guy does the video and it's like, bruh, that's what you did for that song. You feel me?
Nah. This is the perfect blend. Like, you're gonna watch the video, you're gonna like the visuals, but at the same time you're gonna want to listen to it like at the gym when you're working out on Spotify type shit.
That's
like, it's a banger. It's lyrics from the beginning to the end. I got King K on it, so you know it's bars from the beginning to the end. You know what I mean?
Visions.
It's real shit. Visions for where we're trying to go. You know what I mean? That's really the whole concept of the record.
If you were to talk to a young M.O.T., do you visualize yourself? I should say, where do you visualize yourself, let's say in 5 years?
Bigger and better things. You know what I mean? I'm finally doing the things that I was thinking about when I was younger, teenager, when you first start writing raps type shit. You know what I mean? I'm finally doing the things. I'm finally putting out the videos. I'm finally coming here doing interviews, you know what I mean, getting my name out in the city. So if I had anything to tell my younger self, it'd be like, keep pushing, you know what I mean, and just keep doing what you're doing. And it all happened at the right time. I wasn't ready 5 years ago to come up here and show you the music that I was doing 5 years ago. You know what I mean? Sinner Thoughts happened, you hollered at me. It was the right time. It was the right music.
So everything that dropped before Sinner Thoughts, how you feel about that?
To me, it's old.
Really?
It's old. I know people will listen to it for the first time and they'll be like, this is dope. But for me, it's old, and I see myself trying to find the sound. Like with the rock stuff, I had to put a little bit on pause because some people don't know how to digest it. You know what I mean? And I just saw certain people were gravitating towards certain type of stuff that I was making. You know, so I'm like, let me put more emphasis, let me put more effort into this type of music.
So,
you know what I mean?
All those songs, you would never perform them?
Oh no, Red Couch definitely still live, goes off. Moscow,
because at the end of the day, it's all part of the journey, bro. We need to be able to see like an evolution. In terms of M.O.T. as an artist, like
definitely.
You know what I mean? We can't just see the final track you just dropped. We need to see that my man. My man.
But I've definitely gone on my Spotify thing and like taken off one or two things that like I don't want people. It's like I don't feel it no more, so I'm just gonna delete.
But maybe you don't. But maybe people feel it.
I don't know. Like I got to be able to listen to it, and if I hear something that's off with it, like I know somebody else is gonna. You know, if I can listen to it all day, the next day, all day, a week from now, a month from now, and still not hear nothing wrong with it. You know, like this track, you know, we've been sitting on it. It's not like we recorded it last week. You know, like it's been, I sit with it, I make sure it's perfect, and I can listen to it as many times as I want somebody else to listen to it. You know what I mean? So
that's the same process you have for every single song you release? Okay, so you're not the type to just go in the booth one day, spit some crazy shit, yo, that was crazy, and just drop it.
I'm trying to get more like that. I'm trying to be like, okay, let me
you sound like you're too perfectionist to me. You need to make sure it's like really perfect everything before you release it. But sometimes, you know, when you just go in the booth and just spit some shit, this is when the best work comes out too, because it's just natural. It's just like,
for sure, I want to get myself in a position where I have enough eyes on me where I can do that. Right now I feel like I'm in the position where it's like everything I drop, I gotta make it I gotta make it a spectacle. I gotta really make it a presentation. I gotta really show people like this is what I'm putting out, like take it seriously. I'm not just throwing shit out. Later when there's more people and people are constantly wanting to hear something, that's when you'll wake up one day and see, oh shit, freestyle drop, you know, something like that. But everything's very calculated right now. Everything's very calculated.
So the way you're talking right now, that means you're sleeping on a lot of music.
I wouldn't say sleeping on it, but I'm sitting on a lot of music.
I use the word sleeping, meaning because you could be doing something with that music like right now.
No, but
you're
it's
probably
gonna,
telling yourself it's gonna drop.
It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop.
But let me tell you something, bro. An advice I'm giving you, man. Don't sit on too much music, bro. Just drop it. I'm telling you, because I know that type of bro. That's how I'm gonna drop it. But bro, you're just gonna keep recording as an artist, and you're just gonna keep getting better and better.
That's already happened.
You feel me? And you're like,
enough times.
That song that was a banger for you now.
2 years ago, it's not anymore.
That's what I'm saying. But bro, you can't keep doing that. You need to drop that shit. So trust me, drop your music.
That's what I did with everything this year. Everything this year is from this year. Type of thing. I used to hold on to things for 2 years and like, you know what I mean? But everything from this year, from the Kasky video to the Nice Things and everything afterwards, Clockwork with Mello and everything's been new. Everything's been in the last couple of months type of thing. You know? So I'm not sitting on it for as long. You know what I mean? I'm getting it. I'm making it. I'm getting it ready and I'm putting it out. It's not staying in the vault for as long as it used to.
That's what's up, my man. M.O.T. in the goddamn building, Montreal. Wake up. Moment of truth, you already know. Now, my man, when can we expect the first project? Are you actually working on an official first? Well, I mean, I know you dropped the ones before, but I mean, a new project, I should say.
I can't say that I'm working on a project right now. No, I can't. Right now, I'm focusing on singles. I feel like that's what's been working well for me. And like I said, when I have the eyes on me that I feel like I can put a whole body of music out there and they'll actually pay attention to it.
And what are those eyes you're talking about when you say eyes on me?
Fans, you know what I mean? Followers, whatever the word you want to put it.
So it's not people from the industry. You're talking about
I'm talking about consumers. People, industry. I want the people who are going to actually listen to this shit every day. You know what I mean? Put the streams up, put the views up, type of shit. You know what I mean? So when I have enough of those people where I can drop a body of work where they're going to appreciate the body of work and not just listen to the first 30 seconds of each song, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's where I want to be. I want to be at the point where when I drop a project, they're going to really digest it properly. Listen to everything from beginning to end and not just 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds. You know?
I got you.
Just timing, planning, you know?
It's just that the way that I see it as a fan, you know what I mean? I'm listening to M.O.T. I'm just expecting, like, I'm not thinking like my man is like waiting for more people to listen to his music to drop some shit. I'm not thinking like that. For me, you're just an artist and you're just releasing music based on whatever you want to do. You feel me? Not necessarily based on the people that are listening. That's what I mean. Why? It's because as an artist, you can't focus too much on these little aspects of things in order for you. It can interfere in your creative process. It can. You know what I mean? You need to still be able to deliver music because, bro, you don't know what is the song that's going to be the song that's
it interferes in the releasing process. That's for
a lot,
sure,
but it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
The creative process, I don't think it.
Okay, maybe not the creative, but
the releasing process. Like, ooh, I'm going to release this, but then I record something else. Ooh, no, I'm going to release that first. Like,
but you shouldn't. In my opinion, you shouldn't because at the end of the day, bro, you're not making music for potential fans that you don't have right now. Because that's basically
it's for the ones that I do have right
exactly
now.
And they're waiting out here for you to drop more music and for them to spread the word and spread the music that you're dropping. That's why I feel like you should keep just dropping music. It doesn't matter if you don't have that specific thing because shit is hot, man. You know what I mean? I like what I hear right now. You feel me? So.
Well, the singles are not stopping. The singles, I'm just going to keep dropping videos consistently. And it's been in my mind, you know, to work on a project. It's in my mind, you know. It's just I can't say it's being worked on right now. You know what I mean? But it's coming. It's coming. It's inevitable. It's going to come. So the ball's finally rolling. So we're in that direction. Finally. You know?
Go get it, my man.
Exactly, yeah.
So you're saying coming from a city with no love in it. Now, do you feel people in Montreal are hating? Do you feel like people are not interested? Or do you feel like you just didn't get to reach the audience you want?
It's not necessarily hating, and I'm not even talking about necessarily myself. I can talk about other artists in the city bigger than me who haven't necessarily popped or could have popped but didn't in the past, present, whatever. You know, and it's not necessarily hate. I just think it's people don't want to support here until people somewhere else are supporting the artist. If people in Toronto are supporting it, if it's popping on 6 Buzz and shit like that, then people in Montreal are gonna start popping.
Do you really feel it's like that?
Yeah,
now?
Unfortunately. Because
I felt like that before, but I don't think it's like that anymore.
If it's popping in the States, like we have our own thing going on now, yes, but it definitely it's not. People aren't so quick to push out, you know, especially on the English side, which is like
the reason why I'm saying that is because I've seen too many people like making moves in terms of collaboration with people in the States and Toronto and stuff like that. Big moves. But that didn't mean anything. Like, they're still at the same level that they were the day before. You feel me? I don't necessarily feel like you being...
Because they're making the collaboration with the person from the States who's already popping. You know, and they're depending on that collaboration.
For sure, but you know? If you know that you can't really milk that collaboration and stuff like that, if it's just like Jim Jones just dropped a 16 on my song, and I paid him 5 racks, let's say, for a 16.
That's not what's going to get the... You have to be popping already in order to somewhere else to get... When people here see, oh, he's getting love in New York, he's getting love in the States, he's getting love in Toronto, oh, I'll finally support him now. You know, because right now people are like, they're scared to say, okay, yeah, this is my guy. Support him, support him, support him. You know, it's rare. And the people that do it, you have to appreciate it. You have to hold up. Those are my real ones. You know, the ones who are constantly sharing, constantly saying follow, constantly, you know, putting out the music on a day-to-day level. You know, those are the real ones. But it's you know.
So as an artist right now, do you feel like, you should push more outside of Montreal? Is that what you're telling me?
I have to eventually, yeah. But right now I want to make a little base at least. You know, I have to have at least that little base in the city. And finally, I feel like my name's at least out there a little bit, you know. So I feel it's time to start eventually branching out. Every artist should want to branch out of their city. You have no choice. You have no choice.
You know,
our market is so small. We have no choice.
Yeah, you're not making music from Montreal at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
I'm not, because I never said my music had a particular sound. I don't sound like a Toronto artist. I don't sound like a Montreal artist. I don't sound like a...
So Montreal, sound like there's a Montreal artist song?
I think it's starting.
Oh yeah,
it's starting. Yeah.
So what's
definitely 10 years ago when I was in high school, there definitely wasn't.
Okay.
But I feel like
so now you feel like there's a Montreal artist song.
But I feel like it's more the French vibe.
It's always the same conversation I'm having, man, with English artists. I swear to God,
it's dope. It's dope to see. It's dope to see. You know what I mean? Because at least finally there's something. Because when I was in high school back in the day, there really wasn't much except for the OGs. You know, doing their thing. But it wasn't like nowadays. You know, like Enima and all these guys are really doing it, really killing it. Like people are bumping them driving down the street. Like it wasn't like that back then.
So it's
dope. But I just want the English side to start. You know what I mean? Because we have the talent, we have the potential to reach the States. You know, to reach the rest of the world. You know.
But okay, 2 things before I even go into that discussion. First of all, since the last time we spoke, do you think that things changed or not?
Like in the city? Yeah. No, it's only been a year. I mean,
so do you feel like there's been a little movement, a little bit, things changed in terms of the...
I mean, everybody came outside after COVID and shows were like every week. I saw everybody doing things. So like people are more connected. I feel like there's more of a vibe. There's more of a community. You know what I mean? Ever since the COVID things kind of slowed down, people are really like, you know, they're outside now, you know?
But in terms of the way the scene is going, in terms of...
Well, it's still very French driven.
Still the same.
You know? But that's just what it is. We're in Quebec, man. That's just what it is.
So,
you know?
What do you have to say about artists that are actually really successful in the English market in Montreal? Because they don't focus on the French.
Keep pushing, and we got to break out of here. We have to break out of here, hit Toronto, then break out of there and hit the States.
So you really feel like...
Or if you can skip over Toronto and just get to the States, then go do your thing. But like, it's just inevitable.
So for you, French is really an issue for English artists?
It's not an issue.
Like it's something that blocks you, or something that's...
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if more than half the population is French, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna gather all these conversations I'm having with English artists and make a big editing of
but at the same time, I know
the problem is this, and
it's not that it's a problem. It's not that it's a problem.
It looks like it's blessed. Everybody's saying the same thing, bro. I'm telling you.
No, it's not a problem, because I don't want French artists to start thinking like English artists are hating on their shine.
No, but it's not even about what it is. It's not even about the artist. It's not even about the artist. Like, you're not hating on the artist. You're just hating on... Not even hating. It's not even hating. You're just like realizing a fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard for English artists, way more harder for English artists to make it than French artists.
Yeah, but it's hard for an English person even to get a job. It's hard for an English person to do anything in this place compared to a French person. You know what I mean? Like, that's just what it is. That's what it's been my whole life as an Anglophone dude. You know what I mean? It's always been a little harder.
The way
it's just Quebec, unfortunately.
The way I see it is more like... I just feel like this is a discussion that we've been having all these years. And as an artist now, with all the tools you guys have, you can find a way to make a way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yes, it's French, but bro, like French artists in Quebec, their market is really limited in terms of Quebec, France. Africa that speaks the French part and stuff like that. But bro, you rap in English, bro. You got the whole world that can listen to you. You could even go to look at 50 Cent, for example. 50 Cent is not making any concerts. He's not doing any concerts in the States, you know what I mean? Because ain't nobody listen to 50 like that right now. But he's making all his money.
We're watching his TV shows though.
The TV show. But I mean musically, you know what I mean? He's making his money by fucking performing overseas and shit like that. You know what I mean? In Russia and all these countries and stuff like that. But that's just to tell you how music travels a lot. So it's not because your city or the people around is not necessarily showing you the love that you feel you should get. That, I mean, you're not going anywhere, or you feel like, oh no, bro, like I need the love of the people. No, bro, some other people might be fucking with your shit too. Don't focus too much. I know I'm going back to what I was saying, but it's just that I feel like you're focusing too much on,
because everybody wants that hometown love,
yeah, but
you know
it comes over time, bro. You're still brand new in the game to me, man. You know what I mean? Like, you're still starting, bro. Like, it's been a couple years, and I seen your progression that you did in a couple years, and I know that it's just a question of time before you actually get to that next level. You feel me? But you can't just be too hard on yourself too as an artist, man. Let the shit grow. Don't focus too much on the city. And the message I'm saying right now to M.O.T goes to every single English artists too that are listening right now. You know what I mean? Don't focus.
But the attention to the French stuff could also help us English artists.
Will you speak French? You don't speak French? C'est pas le français, man.
Un peu.
Hey, je vais donner des fans en français aujourd'hui. On va parler français.
Let's not do this. Like I said, Anglophone my whole life. You know what I mean? Let's not.
Hey, man.
Let's not.
M.O.T dans la place, man.
Let's not. Yeah, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Yeah.
That's it. M.O.T in the building, man.
But it's all love. Like, it's all love to the French artists and to the Quebec culture and everything like that. You know what I mean? And it's gonna help us because there's eyes on those artists, you know what I mean? So if we eventually collide, if there's a big collab between the biggest French artist and the biggest English artist, like, it's just gonna help, you know what I mean?
I don't know if it's a fact, but I think Naya Ali might be the first English artist to win like it was a La Disque. They have a La Disque. It's like this award show that they have in Quebec. Okay. They give to the musician and stuff.
And she's
it's
English?
Like a American Music Award, but Quebec version type of thing. You feel me? She's English, Naya Ali. And she won like Album of the Year. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, because
like first English artist,
first English rapper, you know what I mean, to actually win this prize.
So you see how hard it is.
So that was dope. No, I mean, it's starting. You know what I mean? You're getting there. Because back in the day, you know what I mean, that exposure wasn't even there, but now it's starting to get there. So that's what I'm saying. With the tools that you people have right now, all the artists, I feel like there's still a way to make a way. Yeah, you know what I mean. So the best is yet to come, and I know I believe
definitely.
that most
like
definitely.
I said, the ball is rolling. You know what I mean, and we just need to break through each level. We can't stay focused on. You know what I mean? Eventually, yes, we got to get out of the city. It's just inevitable, like I said. Like, it has to be. If it's not in your plan, then I don't know what you're planning. You know what I mean? If your plan isn't to eventually hit the bigger markets, Toronto, Vancouver, you know, whatever it is, and then eventually hit the States, then I don't know what you're planning. You know what I mean?
Believe that.
I'm aiming for bigger things. I got visions of me living large, like you're going to see.
Big house, big garage,
exactly.
3 different cars,
exactly. I can see it. Shit is no mirage.
That's it. Talk that shit, man. By the way, big track, man. Big track, man. Let's talk about that track, man. Vision featuring my man King KLV.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Who produced that track, man?
Money Pacquiao. Yeah, the same dude who did Nice Things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's someone.
Yeah, we've become close.
I thought it was just like at first I thought it was your AKA.
No. Shout out Money Pacquiao. He's been.
Every time you used to say, well, okay, that's his AKA. Maybe you're doing boxing on the low or some shit.
Not even.
Call you Pacquiao. I don't know, man.
No, shout out my guy Pacquiao. He's been doing his thing for a minute on the low, and he reached out to me. I guess in the beginning of the year, a little bit before the beginning of the new year, and he just sending me beats, and we blended, you know what I mean, and we linked up, and he's a good dude, and his beats are fire. Nice Things was his, and that was my biggest video like to date. You know, people really felt that one. That one really hits. It hits live. It hits in the earphones. It hits everything.
The song or the video?
You know? Everything. Everything. It hits live. You saw when I performed it live. It hits live. And then when they see the video, they're like, okay, this is what he's talking about. Exactly. That's the representation of, okay, that's what he's talking about. You know, so I'm excited for people to hear this one because, again, it's Money Pacquiao. Yeah.
I like the Plan B M.O.T.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you rap like that, that's the type of shit. I was listening to that song, I'm like, damn, that's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It hit.
I appreciate that.
You know what I mean? That's a whole other conversation, but you know,
that's one more the deeper ones going into deeper personal things. Yeah, definitely, for sure. And also telling people that there's no plan B. Like, this is what it is. You know.
Shout out to you.
Yeah,
I like this joint.
No, I appreciate that.
But now we're talking visions, you know what I mean? So who shot the video though?
448, my man 448 Films.
Hey, that's
formerly Don Breeze.
That's
exactly.
My man, Don Breeze.
Big OG. Everybody, every time I say 448, everybody goes, Don Breeze? And I'm like, yeah. So we linked up pretty much after we did our first interview. A little bit after that, we linked up just from him showing love, and CY actually linked me up with him.
Okay, nice.
And ever since we made Plan B was our first video together, actually.
Okay, dope.
And ever since then, he's just been my guy. Like, he supports the music. He's willing to be creative and support my vision and shit like that.
So when you work with producers now, how is it like? Do you come up with the concept yourself, or
for videos?
Videos in general, yeah.
Most of the time it's myself. Yeah, he'll have his input. Obviously, when we get there, he'll choose the angles or whatever, but most of the time it's my ideas. But 448's like the dude who I'm really been working with mostly. And then I just started working with Mello. Shout out MTL Mello here tonight, you know what I mean?
MTL Mello,
you know,
shout out to Mello, forever. Big OG of this video shit in Montreal, man. Believe that.
So we just linked up, did a couple things. I really fuck with him, I really fuck with his vibe, and we work well together. So I'm just gonna be pumping out things with 448. MTL Mellos are gonna be my A and B, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So that means you should put co-directed by M.O.T. Hey man, it is what it is. In a way, you might as well put some respect on your name too. You feel me?
But it's okay. He does it.
You're a co-director too. In a way.
Yeah, but he does his thing. He does his thing. Like Plan B, we were just in a small little Airbnb. It was like the size of, like, you know what I mean? This basically, you know, it was small. It was a small little one room, and he made it work. He made it, you know what I mean? He made it breathe. You know?
Hey, that's what he does.
So and this new one, people are gonna feel. People are gonna, they're gonna see the evolution. Every video is just getting bigger and bigger. It's just level up. Ever since I dropped Level Up, it's just, that's been my, you know, my state of mind.
Like I said, when I saw that it was my man M.O.T., my man King K on the track, I was like, okay, that shit is about to be a big.
And that also I'm excited for, because this is my first song with a feature. This is my first feature, you know, besides it is besides like, you know, stuff with Pain that's not released.
I didn't even know you did stuff with Pain. But when I think about it, it's true. This
is my first feature. Yeah, it's the first time I'm putting out a song with a feature, so I wanted it to be right. And people don't know, me and King K actually go way back, you know what I mean? High school days when he spent some time in Laval. We recorded in the same spot, and we're connected through similar people, so it's fam.
Okay.
You know? So when I made the song, we've been talking, we've been back and forth. I've been supporting him because he's been doing this thing like for the past couple of years, big time. And every time I see him, I show him love, and I'm like, yo, I really support what you're doing. Spitting always bars.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, eventually, when I get the right track, I'm like, I wanna do that. You know what I mean? So when I got this one, I'm like, this is the one. I sent it to him. He made it happen for me, you know. And here it is, man. Visions.
Hey, we're going to play that one, and we're going to talk about it right after, man. Let's play that track.
Money Pacquiao, King K, 448 Films.
Visions, Montreal, where you at? Wake up, DMS radio show. We in the building. Let's get it. Big banger, man.
Yes, sir.
That was heavy.
It's a fact.
My first question is, who had to write his verse over?
Who had to write the verse? Nobody. Prepared.
Yeah. Everybody dropped one time.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, damn, man.
I sent him like all my stuff with the open verse, and he just came, wrote his verse, and that's it. Oh shit.
Pulled up on him and wrote the verse, and like a lot of the times, a lot of features I did this year are like they send it to me and then I send it back. But this one, we know each other for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled up on him, wrote the verse at his crib, recorded it there, got it mixed and mastered there. So
okay, nice. Oh, so now you record, you got a whole setup?
Well, yeah, let's shout out Our World quick.
Facts.
My engineer, who's still off Instagram, but you can't find him, but still, he's the one mixing and mastering everything. And it's recorded at the crib right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
So that quality that you're hearing, we're still getting it. That's you know dope. What I mean? But at the crib. So shout out to him. He's been killing it for me.
Facts.
You know?
Doesn't it feel like you're more productive? You can just wake up, just drop some shit,
no,
send it
it's
over.
not even like that. We gotta schedule it. Like he come over, bring the stuff. Okay. Over. Yeah.
But at least you don't have to go to a studio or book a session. It's
blessed for me because I can drink at home and I don't gotta, I went home after.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's been a good vibe lately. All summer we've been working like that.
That's dope.
So it's blessed for me. Trust me, comfortable.
My man King K, the same question I ask to M.O.T, man. Visions. Where do you visualize yourself in 5 years, my man?
In 5 years, we're out of here. We're definitely out of here, and I see it a lot sooner than that too. The way shit's been building up recently, just for the past year and a half since I dropped Dope Boy Diaries 1. Seeing the levels that I'm reaching from after that and how fast it's going, I feel like by a year and a half from now, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to solidify, like a bit of what M.O.T was saying, solidify my stomping grounds first, get the love in Montreal first, as much as I possibly can, then I'm out of here.
That's what's up.
Saying?
So yeah,
he's definitely on his way out of here.
Everybody want to get out of Montreal. Every time I'm talking, get out of here, bro. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
That's what it is. Yeah, though. I mean, we have to want to get out of here.
I feel like one thing is too is, especially like when you're really in the hood and shit like that, and when you're in the streets and around certain people and around certain shit, it's like you can't stay there when you reach a certain level. When you peak, it's like. You've seen what happened in Nipsey. You see what happens to these certain dudes that stay in their hood. And as much as I love my hood, you know what I'm saying? I know that when I reach a certain level, I can't stay there no more. You know what I'm saying? So
it's not worth it.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Now, if we talk about the song Vision itself now, you know what I mean? When you actually collaborate with an artist, I should ask M.O.T because I guess he reached out to you, right?
Yeah.
Why did you choose King K for that song? Like, is there something like you heard, oh man, this beat or something, or is like, oh, that's my boy, let me put him on a song? Like, how do you work for features? Because it's your first collaboration and you chose him, like, out of everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I seen already he's been doing his thing, and it just made sense to me to get my first feature to be somebody who's in the fam already. You know, it's like I'm not gonna go reach out to somebody who I don't know, who I don't already have a relationship with, you know what I mean, and just try to make some fake type of, yo, come
even if you would have got 10,000 views the first day.
Yeah, nah, bro. I'd rather have it more organic like this. This feels right to me. It feels good that my first feature is him. You know what I mean? Because we go way back. We used, like I said, we used to record in the same spot. Facts. Like way back, youngins. Like we've been doing this shit. People see us. You know, the ball's been rolling for both of us for the past couple years. For him, obviously, that ball really rolling. You know, but but you know, we've been at it since we were youngins, since we were kids.
I'll give M.O.T a big shout out right now. The first studio I ever recorded at was M.O.T and my boy Payne. They brought me to a studio. I think you were like 13.
Yeah.
I was probably like 11.
Right.
I was probably like 11.
Y'all go way back.
Yeah. From back in the day, you know?
Okay, that's what's up.
That's a fact.
Well, look, man.
So, you know, we've been at this. It's not something that we just picked up in the past year and said, okay, let me try to rap. Like, we've been perfecting our craft. Yeah. And that's something I always respected about him. The craft of rap. Putting words together, spitting bars, telling stories, you know, being real, like not and not following trends. Yeah. Never following trends. We're trying to set the, you know what I mean?
That's it.
We're not trying to make something that sounds like everything else.
Facts.
You know, like when you hear this, it sounds like us. It don't sound like nothing else. You know? I'm proud of that, for real. I'm proud of that.
I love it, man. Yeah. I'm gonna say that to wrap this interview. Me in 5 years, where I see y'all basically is not answering my phone calls anymore.
Stop it.
Me trying to tell these guys to pull up and like, yo, man, we ain't gonna answer his calls.
We're always gonna.
You know what I
mean? This is like being here is a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? And being a real nigga.